Late last week, Donald Trump's lawyers went to court to try to get a judge to not agree to release his communications, his documents, and everything else that the January 6th Select Committee is trying to get their hands on. And they offered an argument that was so ridiculous that it made the judge laugh out loud. Here's what happened. Trump's lawyers had filed a brief earlier in the week on Tuesday. Thursday afternoon, they go into court. They reiterate some of the things they said in their legal filing from earlier in the week. And those things happen to be that the FBI had allegedly cleared Donald Trump of any wrongdoing with regard to the January 6th Capitol riots, said there was no coordination, no cooperation. Trump wasn't involved in this. Everything's cool. So let me read the exchange between the lawyers and the judge. After they made this argument, the judge said, "What's your basis for that assertion?" Just a published article from Reuters quoting the FBI. "You cite an article?" Judge began laughing in apparent disbelief. "I mean, that's your only support for this statement?" There's audio of this if you want to check it out in the link in the video description, but that's what happened. Where did you get this information that Trump had been cleared by the FBI? "Oh, dude, we totally read it like in this article we saw online." And the judge's like, "Hold up. All right, stop. You're telling me that you're basing your legal argument on an article you read online." Ha 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 ha. That's not how the judge laughed. I'm glad the judge laughed at these lawyers because they deserve to be laughed at. You know, I actually covered this story, not the judge laughing part, but the initial filing over at Ring of Fire, if you haven't seen that yet. But basically, these lawyers understood that this claim is not true. And for the record, yes, even though it was mentioned in a Reuters article, it is not accurate. Donald Trump has not been cleared via any kind of criminal investigation of any wrongdoing on January 6th. So let's get that straight right now. And these lawyers knew that. They knew that this article, they were basically misinterpreting what had happened, but they put it in their filing anyway. And so I'm glad the judge called them out for it in court and laughed at them and mocked them for basing their legal argument on something they cherry-picked that they found online. Hell of an argument, right? These are totally the kind of lawyers that you would want going to court representing you in a case that could basically sink any and all of your future political ambitions. So good job hiring these nincompoops, Donald Trump. You really always do such a bang-up job with your lawyers. And I point this out time and time again because Donald Trump's lawyers consistently, and it's not always the same ones, by the way, this is like all of his different lawyers, go into court and make the dumbest arguments possible. Just this past Friday, right here, I talked about the fact that in the Zervos defamation suit, they're trying to argue, oh, it was just hyperbole when he called her a liar. Totally fiery rhetoric. You know, it wasn't defamation. These are really horrible lawyers making really horrible arguments. And if you're going to walk into a court trying to defend the former president of the United States, preventing his documents from getting turned over to a committee that could again end his political future, you better come with more evidence than an article you saw online.